What is up, you bushy boys and girls? Back at it again with another dang bushy fitness vid. Today we're going to talk about, is it an advantage to get up early and do your workouts? Now, there are definitely cons, but I will list some of the pros of why you maybe should consider getting up earlier to get your workout in. Before we get started, don't forget to follow the TikTok, Instagram. Again, Editor Bush has been on top of it ever since using his MacBook Pro. So yeah, no problem there. Also enjoy the dark mode background. I usually record these in the morning on my off day. It is when my brain is most fresh and the best time for my convenience to speak my bushy mind. So I have 3 big reasons why I get up at 4 a.m. and lift at 4:30 a.m. Like, holy crap, Bush. That is insane, and yes, you are correct. But that is how much I love bodybuilding and self-improvement, trying to get bigger dang muscles, be my best average Bush. But I do have aspirations to compete again in the old men's physique. So that is just something I gotta do in order to stay consistent. Reason 1 of why I do this is my work schedule. So I have a very consistent week. 7 a.m. start and about 3:30 finish. And okay, Bush, why do you have to get up 3 hours early to go lift? Well, I gotta drive there. It's about 12-ish minutes away. So it's about 25 minutes of time. My workout takes around 45 minutes, and then after that, get a shower, eat breakfast. It all adds up. Leave about 6:30. I'm out the door. But as an adult, you really gotta value your time, or as any Bush really, make the most of what you got. So I was already used to getting up super early because I know in school, that was not me. I mean, I was an early riser, but 4 a.m., forget it. Football workouts, because I played college football. If I had to get up at 5 or 6 a.m., yeah, it was not happening because I could not go to bed early enough. But that's the thing is, I'm so tired after my workouts and work, all day doing stuff. I am just ready to relax. At the old 8:30 p.m., I try to make a consistent time, 7.5 hours of sleep. That is what I have found to be the best for the old Bush. Because 8, I don't know, my body just doesn't fall asleep like the way I want. It's really weird. It's very fascinating to me. A lot of trial and error you have to do with bodybuilding, with life, in order to be at your best. Yeah, basically I was used to getting up mornings already, so I was like, why don't I just get up a little bit earlier? And yeah, I'm not getting up any earlier than 4 a.m. In my opinion, that's night. So reason 2 why I love getting up early to work out. And again, you don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. like I do, whatever works best for your dang schedule. But a big perk, especially if you're introverted like I am, I mean, I've gotten a lot better with my confidence, my speaking. But of course, I like, just hanging out with the old Bush himself every now and then. But when you're there early in the morning, there is not as many people, and for my options, it's really go before or after work. I mean, or after I eat dinner, which at that point, I'm gonna be too amped up to go to dang bed, because I have definitely thought about that. And yeah, I'd love to take pre-workout or something, but I use it for my job, so I can't really do that. You don't wanna have too many, milligrams of caffeine. It'll add up. I know I've done separate content pieces on that, as your caffeine timing and usage, so go check those out. But yeah, basically don't have anything over 500 milligrams per day. Basically just 1 energy drink per day. It's a pretty simple rule to follow. But yeah, less crowded, traffic's better. It's just a whole different experience. It's awesome. It's also a chance to make relationships if you are more extroverted. You're like, well, I want to still talk to people at the gym. Well, you can. You'll really get to know those specific people that also get up early like you will. Reason 3, the last one, a big one, I get to just, get my workout in, my job done, my shift worked, and I can just relax, sit at home, watch YouTube, work on my own YouTube content, setting me a personal trainer too, trying to take that piece by piece. By the way, I'm trying to get certified, start maybe my own in-person training someday. I want to do stuff online, for the old bushes because I'm really trying to reach out to gamers or sedentary people. That means, you don't move a lot. You kind of just sit on your butt all day, which some people can't help because of their job situation. I feel like that doesn't get addressed enough. The people with regular lives, influencers will show their whole day of eating or whatever, but yeah, the regular person, they don't have that luxury. Now, in a perfect world, I would love to lift my dang weights at 10:30 a.m., stay up late, finally, watch all those dang sports I've been missing. That's definitely a big con of getting up early, is if you, love sports, MLB hat. But you'll definitely have to work around that. I have tried to record games, watch them in the morning. That is just something I do. Unfortunately, you can't have everything in life. Some things are going to be sacrificed, and that's kind of the biggest takeaway I want you bushes to have from getting up early or just making something a priority in your schedule. You're not going to be able to make time for everything. More updates on the old bush this Saturday. A cut to 160 video will be coming out. I've made some great progress. Again, don't have an exact end goal for that dang 160 pounds, but why am I trying to cut down? I'm trying to keep a lower maintenance. That way, when I want to compete again, which will not be this year, by the way, definitely 2027, I want to try to do, maybe like 2, 3, 4 shows, just a few. Make use of that time where I have my physique leaner. And yeah, just have fun. See how I do at some shows in the old men's physique. Or shoot, I don't know, maybe I'll have 2 periods of the year where I do some more aggressive, shorter cuts. I am still experimenting, only having 1 show under my dang belt. Enough about the old bush. More backer on topic. Yeah, basically what I was saying. I do love getting up early, but yeah, it's definitely got its pros, but a big con too is actually waking up and going to bed on time. A lot of people struggle with this, and that'll just have to be something that you get used to. Everyone is different, everyone has different lives, but this is just what I personally do. Now, I wouldn't recommend this exactly, but if your day is just so dang busy, why not just lift first thing in the morning? That way, well, at least for me, it's the best part of my day. Getting better in the gym, building a better body. You won't have as much food or water in your system, which honestly would be better for when you're doing your workout, or you can do pre-workout. Do not take that first thing in the morning right when you wake up. That is just so bad for you because your body's going to naturally wake up. It takes about 60 to 90 minutes before you want to have some caffeine. Again, I am not a dang scientist. I just know from personal experiences that is not the best thing for your body. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Listen to the old bush ramble. Got a bunch more content going on. Speaking of Brewers, which are in Milwaukee, I'm gonna watch them and the Bucks play a couple games each. I'm really excited at the end of the month. I will still get content out, try to have that ahead of schedule. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little week to explore a different area, one I've been to before. Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun watching sports. Don't forget to follow TikTok, Instagram again. I know I'm editing on the MacBook Pro, but I will not put that twice because yeah, it's basically just, Bushmaster Harry. Just go subscribe to the channel, obviously. Turn on that bell. I'm not trying to be too dang cringe. Hump that like button, all that. Follow it TikTok, Instagram. Trying to get them numbers up. Trying to get more victims in my number counts. So anyways, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you bushes later.